Just as a seeing eye dog knows when to disobey a command in order to keep its owner safe, author Ira Chaleff says kids need to be taught when to disobey as well.
There's an increasing understanding that what is called resistance skills is needed in the healthy development of young people. Of course, we know that they need to be able to resist inappropriate pressure from peers. But it also occasionally is true that they need to resist inappropriate pressure from authority figures. We all teach our children this. If a stranger tells you to get into a car, you don't obey. You know, our children know that. If an adult, a coach, or even a relative tells a child to do something that they should not do, we need to prepare them how to say no. And there's a few steps to do that. First of all, start with understanding they have a right to say no if what they are being asked to do is making them deeply uncomfortable. Secondly, they then need to learn how to say no in a way that no means no. We all know that children could say, no, don't do that. And, you know, that doesn't stop the action. So we have to get them to practice a little bit saying, no, I don't like that. Don't do that. And then, because often the authority figure is someone they have to continue to live with, we're not teaching them to reject the person. We're teaching them to reject the act. And then fourthly, and this is very important, is we need to tell them, even if they have been told by the authority figure not to tell anyone, they must learn to tell someone because they need support in a situation like that. When they say why, you try to avoid saying because I said so. And as much as possible, if it's not an emergency, you say why. When they see that something is probably unsafe or something they've been taught goes against their values, like hurting somebody else or lying, then they should learn to be able to say, I'm not comfortable with that. No, I'm not going to do that. We need to to teach our children to ask, is this the right thing to do? Does it seem right? Does it seem fair? Does it seem safe?